Good morning, I'm the Hooded Lid and welcome to my channel. Today I did a little curling of my hair and I can't pull out because if I do I'll go out of focus, but I'm just going to show you. I tried Alana's Beachy Wave and I went through my whole head twice and then I went into the other room and it just got straighter and straighter and straighter. It is so hard for me to hold the curl, and I really dislike hairspray. So I just did it. She usually runs her fingers through it, but if I do that before it cools down, it's not going to do what it does for her. Anyway, that's not while we're here. But if you want to see longer hair do this, give me a ring. Let me know. Here's the truth, there's no new makeup out, guys, so I'm going to be doing some hair and face stuff, and I hope you'll stick around. But there's not much out there to review. Today I am going to be doing the Diamond and Blush, and I think this is Daria. I'll write it down here. Right here. And I thought we would try to do a full face just using this and see what happens. I already put on my foundation and some of it's rubbed off around my nose, but we'll fix that later. Let's play. So the first thing I want to do is, because this is really shiny, when I bring it up it sometimes changes the balance on the camera and then it won't render and also makes everything look darker. But I'm going to go in with a cream blush in the center. So the deal with this is the two center colors are blush. So the cream one is just a flat, there's no shimmer, and the one right below it is a little bit lighter and has some, I think, gold reflex in it, and it reads pretty light. Add some of that blush to the eyes. Now I'm going to go in with this color and put it on the eyelids. Oh, you know what? That would be really interesting if I had a dark base on my eye. That's really pretty on the eye. I don't know that I put that on my face because it is so pink when I'm looking close up, but it might not read incredibly pink. I think it takes a few minutes for your skin to meld with it and then it gets to its final color. I don't know. I don't mind it. It's going to be the fastest video ever. I'm going to go here for some highlighting. These are pretty subtle, the creams, a little down the nose. And I like to put a little highlight here. So if you like a look that's really subtle, I think you could just get away with that. And a little on the cupid's bow. Now I'm going to add to that with this one. This is going to be the shortest video, you guys. You're going to be thrilled. And I'm not telling any stories today. I've seen when Natasha Denona does looks on these palettes, they're really out there looks. They're not realistic looks for daily life. But I feel like, so far, I'm getting a pretty decent, you can take it outside look. I never know when you bring highlighter up to the forehead area exactly where you should do it, so random. So I've done 4 things already. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I've done 4 things already. This one on the lids, it has This is the, what I would call the diamond. It has a lot of sparkle to it. And frostiness. Whereas this second shade I put here, the first shade after the cream blush, was kind of reminded me of Orgasm. It had that pink and peachy gold in it. This is just silvery, and I think it would be nice to use this in inner corner. I think this has already fallen down. There's something down here under the eyes. I'm not sure what it is. It could have been me fat fingering. Hard to know. The only thing that I have not used is this one. I'm going to go in with my blush brush, get the brush well loaded, and just take off the excess on my hand. But so far, I think this is a pretty natural look. I just need to do a little concealer and my brows and maybe a little bronzer and go to town. And the reason I'm saying that right now is I have a feeling when I put this on, it's not going to be a very natural look anymore. Now I already have, as I noted earlier, a lot of sheen because of my foundation. I'm just using this as a blush topper. Yeah, it just kind of intensified everything. And Bobbi Brown technique, where you kind of go up and then last bit goes down, because that is what we do naturally. And bring a little here, bring a little here, whatever's left. And I think I'm going to try some on my lips. First I'm going to moisturize them a little bit. I'm going to put on the cream blush. It's really light. Okay. That's a no, just so we're clear. So that is where I think it ends, is this, no way. How did that turn out so light? I'm going to do this Pat McGrath in Prima Donna. But I may change that as well, because I don't want too much lightness. I want the real, yeah, I don't think that works either. I think I want to do something closer to the real tone of my lips. I guess I could do this. These are super comfortable. No one talks about these because they came out a couple of years ago. And yeah, this tone, much nicer. Let me do a little concealer. Now I'm going to do my brows because I need to frame everything up, especially since I got such a really natural look. I want to look, I don't know, a little more, not quite finished, that's not the right word, but a little more framed up. Brows are done, and I feel like a little bit of bronzer. I'm going to do the Better Bronzer again from Physicians Formula. I just kind of roll my brush in it, so no matter what I do, there's something on it. I have to say, the smell is, it's a little much. You know, some days you're just not into smelling like suntan lotion from the 60s. And over the cheeks, top of the cheeks, and over the bridge of the nose. And that's it, you guys. I really like it. I could do a little mascara, but I don't want the eyes to look too hard. I really wish I had a brown mascara. I do have this one, which is, it has a little bit of burgundy in it, which is a relative of brown. We'll do that. And that is it. Could I benefit from a darker shade, maybe a taupe, to just kind of give my eyes a little more shape and pull out right about here? Yeah, but that's okay. I think the look is pretty healthy, pretty natural, pretty glowy, but not like Natasha Denona glowy, like nothing I would ever do in a million years. It really, really works, and I love this color for me. And that is going to be it. Nice and quick, something for the summer. And I'm going to pull out to see how the hair is doing. We'll see if the focus stays. So even in that short period of time, I don't know if you can tell, the waves just kind of fell down. And they fell down good. I don't mind it. But I don't know, you guys. I usually don't use curling irons because I do highlight my hair, and I always feel like hot tools are so damaging, even though I use the Way heat protectant. I don't know. Do you use hot tools? And if you do you feel like it's damaging your hair, or do you feel like you really have that under control, that you use something that really does protect? Because I'm thinking nothing really protects your hair from heat tools. I mean, it might help, but I don't know. I do like the look. It is fun. Now that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope I gave you some ideas on how to use this particular palette. And I hope you come back again. In the meantime, stay safe and smart, and I'm wishing you good health.